Morning, everybody. Rideshare reseller. It's Sunday, and it's a day that I do not work, so it's basically stay home, do what I got to do around here. I got this big, beautiful apricot tree I'm standing under that is starting to, there you go, starting to turn orange a little bit for us. So looks like we're gonna have some pretty good fruit pretty soon. Anyhow, I'm excited because I'm gonna show you what I got yesterday. Some items, but I also have the key part of this video, which is the painting that I bought. You will see it at the end of the video, and what I paid for that video, what I paid for that painting. It was pretty exciting. You know, the first time I've really come up with a, so to speak, big item for a really, really crazy price. It's quite amazing, and where I live, it's going to be a pretty good seller, or I might just keep it. Have no idea yet. So stick around towards the end, you'll see that. Anyhow, I was going to tell you that I was listening to Rake and Profit this morning. He had a good video about I don't know, haters or whatever, people who are negative, you know, and I hate that too. I try not to be a negative person. I want to be positive and uplifting, and the reason why I do these videos is not just solely for money. I mean, I don't get anything from YouTube, obviously, but I make money, you know, reselling product. But I can tell you right now that most of the reason I do it, I love the hunt. I love the thrill of the hunt to find that one item that's special, and I found it yesterday, and that's the first time I really found something absolutely stone terrific. And it got me just so stoked. And you know, I know that all you people out there, some people say, oh, that's fake, you know, like Reagan said. Well, the only person who knows is me, and I know what I paid for it, and I know what I got it for, and all of this stuff. You know, it's amazing what you find, and you won't find it unless you get on your 2 feet and walk around and find this stuff. It's the only way you're going to do it. And once you do, you're going to go, hey, those guys are correct. And we are. We hustle. It's not like we're doing anything extraordinary. We're just like everybody else, and we just happen to have a little bit of knowledge, and we just kind of do our thing, and it's amazing. But it's just a ton of fun to do this, and you get rewarded for it too. So I know that you people need a boost sometimes. I'm telling you, get out there, do it. You can do it. It's there for the taking. And if you're doing what I'm doing, which is Uber and lifting, and then reselling off of that, that's an even greater advantage. Take advantage of your Uber and lifting, and get out there and hustle it that way. You're gonna be amazed at what you find, and you make some extra money doing it too. So anyhow, we're gonna cut now over to see what I got yesterday, and then at the end we'll go for the painting, and I'll talk to you in a minute. All right, guys, hey, I'm back. Anyhow, here's my haul from yesterday at the garage sales. Anyhow, let's see where we'll start here. Let's start off with this guy right here. This is let's open her up. There we go. You can see it as a radial arm for monitors up to 29 pounds, reticulating moves, all that kind of stuff. But anyhow, the story behind this one was pretty cool because I was at a 3 church rummage sales, and this one, she wanted $5 each, so $10 for both. I was looking them up, the comps, and before I know it, she had lowered the price to $8, and I kept looking the comps up, and she was like I wasn't gonna take them, but at the end, she had lowered them to $5 for both, so $2.50 for each, $2.50 for each, and they sell for around $150 in that range online. So that's where I'm gonna let them sit for a while and see what happens. Another great find. Hey, they're out there. If you get on your 2 feet, you move, you'll find these deals. So anyhow, the next one is these Serious Sleep noise machines. I use one of those. I don't use that brand, but one of them. And this was at the church sale too. And I managed to pick these up for $5 each. And I already sold 2 to one guy, and I think I made the mistake. I should have put the third one on. I think he'll buy the third one. So I'm going to run in when I'm done now and put it online, or send him a note and say if he wants the third one. And then I'll ship them all in one box. So I'll make 30, 60, 90 because he offered 30. I had him up for 34. So I'll make 90 off of my 15 minus all the fees and stuff. So I made that. Look at that, bang. Sold them right away. You know, so look for these things. You know, they are sellers. If you can get them for a good price, those are good. I found these. These are unique little. They're steak knives from Italy. You know, look brand new. And steak knife set. And I paid $3 SCC. So they're not extremely rare or expensive. About 35 bucks, but it cost me $3. And they were cool anyhow. So you know, look for stuff like that. Especially look at, I mean, it literally is like brand new. So I don't think anybody used them. All right, the next item up is a pair of speakers from Infinity. They are brand new, and this was my first buy of the day at a garage sale, and I did pay $15 for these, and they sell for 90 to 100 online. So a good little pickup. Look for speakers new, and that was a good find. And this one was another interesting find. It is a Sony DVD Direct, and very unique product, video recordable DVD drive. And they wanted $2. It is brand new. I can't call it new, but it is. It's brand new. So again, $2, and it's about an $80 item. So a no-brainer. Look for this older stuff that's new. I like finding it new. If you find it new, it's going to be worth something, and you'll sell it. It'll sell. And over here, we have a box of Lucas Power Steering Stop Leak. And these items I paid 50 cents each for. I think it was $6. $6 for the box. There's like 12 in there. So those will sell. I'll make a profit of about $7.50 a bottle. So, you know, it's 80 bucks on my $6 investment. So again, you guys just got to keep looking. There's my haul. All right, now we're going to head inside, and we're going to take a look at the big purchase of the day, and we'll go over that. And it's exciting, very exciting. So I'll see you in a little bit. All right, everyone, let's get down to this painting that I found. Anyhow, let me give you a little bit of the story of it first, so you can see how it came to be. So I told you I was thrifting all day, and I was tired and it was hot, so I was on my I had to buy 2 boxes. I never buy boxes unless it's an odd size shaped item, and I had 2 items, so I had to get these boxes. So I was driving down my the one road that I always go down, and there was a church carnival / rummage sale / whatever, and so I decided, hey, I'm gonna take a look, right? So I drove around, and the parking was just terrible. There was no parking, and I was like, oh man, this is crazy. It was hot, you know, I'd been in and out of the car. So anyhow, I said, well, I'll give it one more jaunt around the block and then forget it. So luckily, a lady pulled out, and there was my spot. So I went in and found the rummage sale, and in the rummage sale was this painting, and it was marked $200. And it was, you know, I am an amateur painter. By no means am I any good. This painting up here, let me show you that painting. That painting up there is my mother-in-law. She's a terrific painter. Incredible. So I've gotten a lot of my tips and lessons from her, but I am nowhere near any kind of, but I have a good eye. I love Monet, and I love all these artists that are out there. So I've been looking, and lo and behold, here's this painting, and it's like, I knew right away. So this is a nice painting. And so I looked at the name. You'll see it. The name is Jack Lecoq. Jack Lecoq. And so I did an eBay search, and he has sales on eBay. He's mostly a watercolorist, but anyhow, this was an oil. So, you know, I did some searching and I said, well, I'm going to buy this. I'm going to attempt to buy it. It's like 3-4 hours into this rummage sale and nobody's done it. It's only 200 bucks. The comps were 2,500 for a similar, not even, I couldn't even similar it. It was, you know, this was far better. So I just happened to tell the guy, I said, hey, will you take 100 for it? And one of the guys, the first guy said, he goes, no, I don't know. I think we're going to put it on eBay. But another young guy steps in and says, no, I'll take 100. Right there. I peeled the $100, gave him the $100. So anyhow, it was so big it wouldn't fit in my vehicle, so I had to wait for someone to come pick me up in another vehicle. And lo and behold, I started doing the comps on it, a little bit more of a research. He is a painter out of the Sacramento area. He was born and raised in Auburn, so he's not too far from me. This is key with paintings, especially in California. A lot of people like the California painters. And so anyhow, he's out of Auburn and then to Monterey and San Francisco. So all of his subject matter is, you know, mostly here. He's done some New York. So after doing the comps, I come up to a value, and I'm not an art person, but the way I perceive this, the most expensive painting he's had sold for almost $16,000. And this one here, I am putting my value on it, and this is just my value, of around $6,000. So anyhow, here's the painting, all right? Let's take a look at the painting, all right? All right, everybody, here's the painting. It is by Jack Lecox. It is titled Surf at Big Sur, 1966. You can see that it's impressionistic style, which I love this style. I mean, in person, this is stunning. On the video, will only do so much, but in person, it's really stunning. It's amazing. If you take a look at the detail, you know, just take a look at the amazing, you know, brushwork, the colorway worked with colors. You know, just quite the amazing piece. And he had a very unique signature. You can see it down there. Yeah, that's his signature. And anyhow, so now what do I do, right? So he has a local gallery that does represent some of his work. It is in Carmel, just outside of Monterey. Beautiful area. And this was probably taken, this painting was probably done 4 or 5 miles from Carmel. He once had a gallery himself there and lived there. So this painting is special to this area. What's great about paintings, again, is that if they're local to your area, they can have some really good value, especially Monterey, Carmel. That whole area is very art-oriented community. A lot of galleries in Carmel. If you've ever been, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to make contact with them, see what its value is. Like I said, I'm guessing personally it's $6,000. He was mostly a watercolorist, so his oils, there's not a lot of them out there, so it could be more on the rare side. This is a large piece, so it fits in a nice room, a nice wall. It's not a small piece, it's just really nice. So it's going to be very interesting, and it's going to be fun. So let me show you one more thing too to look for in paintings, when you do see them, I guess, is markings. Like, he always marked his paintings like that on the back. And there was you know, they had framed this, and there was some paper bag material all the way over the back, so I had to cut that away, just the paper, not anything with the canvas, to get to that. I knew it was there, so knowing that it was there, I wanted to make sure, and there it was. So that was the second confirmation of it being an authentic painting. Now, hopefully I'll have some more information in the coming weeks. I'll make a video as soon as I know more. I'm actually hoping maybe to even take it down to the gallery and make a video there showing him or something, so everybody can kind of see how this goes. But absolutely an amazing find. And like I said, if you don't get out, things like this can't happen to you. If you're just sitting around home and, you know, doing nothing, but if you get on your 2 feet, move out, and just start looking around, you never ever know what's going to happen. And this is the most amazing find I've ever found. So again, hey, give it a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to get, you know, more videos like this. I hope to keep this series going on this one, especially so I can give you guys an update when I find out more about this painting. But again, hey, thanks a lot. Have a great day.